to my family when it's time to pay the light bill, the gas bill, the water bill, put food on the table, put gas in the car, pay the car note, pay the mortgage, get clothes. What happens to my family when that occurs? See, most people, when they think about life insurance, they only think about burial. That is the most selfish ideology on the planet. Because you're not concerning yourself with the people you leave behind. Now, I'm not saying that's the case if you're 70, 80, 90 years old, your kids are grown, everything paid off and all that stuff. Then you really only need burial, but then do you just want to leave burial as your legacy? See, that is a golden opportunity where now you can create multi-generational wealth. But most of us were never taught to do that. We were taught, go get you some burial insurance. So we have to change our ideology and our thinking. Let me give you a quick story, and then I'm gonna wrap up with this story. Wrap up with this story. 17 years ago, my lovely wife met a young lady and sat down with her, and she gave her a life insurance policy. Now, her children were really, really young at the time. So fast forward, January 2018, she turned 53 on January 7th. On January 8th, she died. Now, 15 years she had been a client. 15 years. Now, mind you, 15 years later, her children are now 24 and 17, two boys. Her insurance that she left for her two sons, $425,000. She left that to a 24-year-old and a 17-year-old. $425,000. So they each got $212,500. So what I did is I sat down with those two young men and I said, I'm not giving y'all a check for $425,000. Y'all too young. Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to educate you on how to make your money work for you. One of you is still in high school. One of you is working full time. Here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm also an investment specialist. Put this money into an account. Now, this account is going to generate a dividend, which is income on a monthly basis of $2,000. $2,000 a month, every month on the first, like clockwork. So, you already have my New York clients. They live in Deer Park, Long Island. The mother, she passed away, so she had a house, the whole shebang. So he needed additional income to supplement, so I gave them $2,000 of supplemental income that comes in every month, like clockwork. So they kept the house because they didn't lose it, because they had the money to support it. The 17-year-old did not have to leave the high school that he was playing football, basketball, and track, and had all his friends in. And ever since that moment, I've been a surrogate parent figure for these two young men. So I've been helping them understand and transition from the point where they lost their mom. They both love their mom tremendously. But now they're in a position where they have monies to make moves. They now are transitioning here to Georgia. The younger brother, he's applied to open up a Chick-fil-A restaurant. And because of the money that mom left, that's going to allow him to do that. The older brother, he's coming down to Atlanta, and he is investing in a wellness center. He's going to be a partner in a wellness center, and with the money that mom left. So here's the long and short. By the time the oldest brother is 35, they're projected to have 7 figures in net worth. Liquid net worth. That's that's not including the investment and the value of their investments outside of their mutual fund, outside of their stock market mutual fund. That's not including the Chick-fil-A restaurant. That's not including none of that. So I say this to say, you can leave burial or you can leave legacy. Which one would you prefer? Now, you don't have to call it out. But those of you who have children, picture their faces if you left them like this or better. Now, some people like, man, I ain't trying to leave that. My kids will be fighting over that money forever. Anybody ever heard that? Some of y'all probably thinking that right now. Keep it on. If you left them to their own devices, probably. But if you set up wills, trusts, strategies after the fact, then there is no issue, there's no bickering. It's laid out. And that's a phenomenal sample. Until the next week. So if you would, help me welcome up none other than Mr. Legalese Guru himself, Mr. Hudson. Woo!